Welcome, children. Once again, today we are going with the Unit 3, second chapter, the enormous turnip. Children, every tree starts its life from a small seed. Now, here the chapter name is the enormous turnip. What is an enormous? What do you mean by enormous? Enormous means huge, very large, and turnip in Hindi we called it shalgam. It is a root vegetable. Now let's start the story. Once upon a time, an old man planted some turnip seeds. The turnip seeds grew. The turnip seeds grew and grew. So once upon a time, there was an old man, and he planted some turnip seeds in his garden, and the turnips grew. Seeds grew, and it grew and grew and became huge. I want to pull up that enormous turnip, said the old man. The old man pulled and pulled, but he could not up the enormous turnip. He tried very hard to pull up that enormous turnip from the soil. He tried very hard, but he was failed to do that. He could not pull up the enormous turnip. An old lady came. I want to pull up that enormous turnip, said the old man. Here the old lady came near the old man. The old man said that I want trying hard to pull up this huge turnip, but I am failed to do so. I will help you, said the old woman. Now the old woman came up to the old man and said that she will help him out. The old man and the old woman pulled and pulled, but they could not pull up the enormous turnip. Both tried, the old man and the old woman tried very hard to pull up the enormous turnip from the soil, but they both failed. Now what happened? A boy came. We want to pull up that enormous turnip, said the old woman. I will help you, said the boy. Now the old lady said to the boy that they are trying to pull up that enormous, that huge, that very large turnip from the soil, but we are failed. So the boy said that I will help you. See in the picture, both are there with the enormous turnip, and the boy came there to help them out. Now the old man and the old woman and the boy pulled and pulled. Now all the three are involved in doing this, and they tried very hard to pull up that enormous turnip, but they could not pull the enormous turnip. The girl came. We want to pull up that enormous turnip, said the boy. I will help you, said the girl. Now a girl came. Now see in the picture, there is a girl now. So she came there, and the boy said to the girl that they all three were trying to pull up that enormous turnip from the soil. So, but they were not able to do it. They were failed to do it. So the girl said, I will help you out. The old man and the old woman and the boy and the girl pulled up the enormous turnip. Up came the enormous turnip, and finally the enormous turnip came out from the soil. We will help you to eat the enormous turnip. Now what they said, the girl, the lady and the boy, that they will help the old man to eat that enormous turnip. They helped him out, so they will help him in eating also, said the old woman and the boy and the girl. And they did, and they all ate that enormous turnip. So this is all the story about the enormous turnip. Now let's come to some of the new words, and let's understand the meaning of these. Enormous, as I told you in the chapter also again and again, enormous means huge, very large in size. Turnip is a root vegetable with a creamy layer, having creamy taste and layer. Now old man, that is the elderly male person. Man means male. Now old woman, that is elderly female person as your nani, dadi. Now pulled to move towards oneself with force. Now this is all about the chapter. Thank you so much, children.